Tracking the trajectory of the emergence of Akwa Ibom State as a state that dates back specifically to 1928, when the founding fathers of the state, in what was then known as mainland, came together to form a formidable forum called the Ibom Union. The Ibom Union, regarded then as a minority group, became the fulcrum of present-day Akwa Ibom State. The move to see to the actualization of the creation of Akwa Ibom State was tabled for discussion at the 1957 London Constitutional Conference, which did not come to fruition until 1967 under the leadership of General Yakubu Gowon, with the creation of Southeastern State of Nigeria, of which Akwa Ibom State was part. The name Akwa Ibom State was arrived at during a meeting of traditional rulers at Etinang on the 25th of February 1978. Akwa Ibom State was one of the two states created by General Ibrahim Babangida on the 23rd of September 1987, the second state being Katsina State. Since its creation in 1987, Akwa Ibom State has been administered by both military regimes and democratic dispensations. Although a lot still remains to be done to take Akwa Ibom State to the desired heights, we must at this point pay a well-deserved tribute to all the gallant men of destiny who have all gone beyond the call of duty in contributing their quota to the building of the contemporary Akwa Ibom State. From the then Colonel Tunde Ogbeya, now Senator Brigadier General retired, who had the singular honor of being the very first military governor of the state, the baton was passed to the Colonel, now Major General retired, Godwin Abbey, then Wing Commander Idongisit Nka, who was the third military governor of Akwa Ibom State, also enjoyed the singular privilege of being the first indigene of the state to administer Akwa Ibom State at the time. The first civilian governor of Akwa Ibom State was the late Obong Akbani Semen, who was in office for only 1 year and 10 months because the administration was terminated abruptly by the Sani Abacha-led military coup on the 17th of November 1993. Retired Colonel Yakubu Bako administered Akwa Ibom State between 1993 to 1996, when the late Navy Commander Joseph Adeusi came on board. The administration of Akwa Ibom State by military officers came to an end with retired Group Captain John Ibiye, whose tenure in office ended the reigns of the military in Akwa Ibom State. Architect Obong Victor Atta was the second civilian governor of Akwa Ibom State. The third civilian governor of Akwa Ibom State, who ruled for 8 years, is Senator Godswill Akpabio, CON, the architect of uncommon transformation. Senator Godswill Akpabio, who is the 9th governor of Akwa Ibom State, was the second governor to serve for 4 years of 2 terms. He took Akwa Ibom State to a different level, promoting the standard of living of the people. The incumbent governor, Mr. Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, a technocrat and accomplished banker, has since his assumption of office 2.5 years ago put to test his renowned economic managerial skills, which have resulted in the groundbreaking strides in the administration of the state. His hands have been steadily on the plow to deliver the promises he made to the people of Akwa Ibom State, encapsulated in his 5-point agenda. As we speak, to the credit of Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel is the construction of 750 kilometers of road, 17 bridges, drainage interventions, and agriculture revolution. There is the Akwa Ibom hatchery, coconut, plantain, greenhouse cultivation, pinole and toothpick factory, metering factory, and a syringe manufacturing factory. The purchase and distribution of over 200 sets of 300 kVA transformers to connect to the rural communities from the national grid. In the area of healthcare, there is free medical care for children, pregnant women, and the aged. Across the state, there is upgrading and provision of medical facilities. Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel has attracted enormous foreign direct investments into the state, leveraging on his goodwill and extensive connections. In fact, a highly respected organization, the World Bank, recently described Akwa Ibom State as an investor's haven and the best place to do business in Nigeria. The proponent of the Dakada philosophy, who came into office through the divine mandate of Akwa Ibom people, Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, believes strongly that this is the time for all Akwa Ibom indigents to realize their full potentials and be ready to invest their human capacity productively to the advantage of the growth and development of the state. Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, who is the fourth democratically elected governor of Akwa Ibom State, has embarked on a very ambitious industrialization program for the state, with massive injection of projects in all parts of the state. As Akwa Ibom State celebrates the 30th year of its creation, with a lot of life-touching projects in place to properly position the state in the committee of states in the country, Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel and the entire people of the state stood on a very high ground to savor the aroma of years of collective sacrifice by all the past leaders of the state. The major hallmark of the celebration of the 30th anniversary of Akwa Ibom State was a plethora of projects commissioned across the length and breadth of the 3 senatorial zones of the state. The special guest of honor at the 30th anniversary celebration of the creation of Akwa Ibom State was the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SCN, GCON. He was received on arrival at the Ibom International Airport, Uyo, by the governor, his wife, the Deputy Governor, Mr. Moses Igbo, some indigents of Akwa Ibom State, and some governors of PDP-controlled states like Delta, Gombe, and Taraba. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo inspected the guard of honor mounted by a detachment of the military. The first project commissioned by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo was the metering factory in Ona local government area of Akwa Ibom State. The project will complement federal government's efforts to ensure that Nigerians enjoy a steady and efficient electricity supply. According to Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, the metering factory is to demonstrate the determination of the state government to provide each household in Akwa Ibom State with power 24 hours a day. As a starting point, Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel stated that residents of Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, are enjoying 18 hours of non-stop electricity supply daily. He stated that with the metering factory in place, electricity consumers will be protected from high tariffs currently charged by distribution companies, the DISCOs.
Excellencies, we are bringing you here today to commission this land and project in Nigeria. We've noted that Nigeria today, with over 170 million people, consume on the average 6 billion cubic every year, and 100% of that imported into this country. So we made a bold step that French manufacturing is not rocket science. That once we can get people to build in Nigeria, we can actually make it with a few other raw materials, and we can have fridges and highest quality together. With our brothers, investors in Europe, who are standing quite close to you, they decided to make this 100% private investment. And when they started, of course, a whole lot of people were down. How come during the session, people can come to invest in Nigeria? How would they repatriate? I don't know the problem. We have a very solid economic team who will look to making the environment for investors very conducive. And that economic team is chaired by you. That informed that when they completed this, and with the assurances that you are the chairman of the National Economic Council, that the investment is safe, and promised them that I will ability to come and push this country and also instance their hope and their confidence in Nigeria. And that's what we are doing today. Initially, we started with 400 million students, and the next one upgraded to 1 billion students. Our hope is that within the next 5 years, this will be at least 4 billion or 6 billion consumed by Nigeria.
Vice President Yemi Osinbajo said the federal government was considering having independent metering companies. The vice president said, with this arrangement, distribution companies and electricity firms would no longer hide under the excuse of lack of meters to overburden electricity consumers with high tariffs. Another project commissioned was the renovated General Hospital at Etinang local government area of the state and the syringe manufacturing company, Nigeria, with an average population of 170 million people, use an average of 600 million syringes in a year, and lots of this is imported into the country. With the syringe manufacturing company in Akwa Ibom State, the importation of syringes will be stopped. This company will rake in the much-needed foreign exchange for the state.
Jubilee Syringe Manufacturing Company in Akwa was built during the administration of His Excellency Mr. Ibom, Governor of Akwa Ibom State, and commissioned by His Excellency Professor Ibom, Senior Academic.
This is certainly something that Nigeria needs, and basically I can see them becoming a very, very good taxpayer in the next 2 or 3 years. But that aside, I think looking at the quality, you can't tell the difference between an imported or one manufactured here. And speaking to a colleague of mine who's a doctor, he physically tested the syringes and said they're perfect. So we're extremely happy to be here with the Vice President, to welcome them into the business community, and we also look forward to the next level.
It's fantastic. This is the kind of investment Nigeria needs, investment into manufacturing and industry, and that will help to create jobs for our people. So it's a very good one, and hopefully in a couple of years we'll be exporting the syringes from here.
It's very good, very, very good. This will reduce importation of syringes into the country. And this is what we should be doing in Nigeria, getting things that will reduce the foreign exchange drain. So I commend the governor of Akwa Ibom State, and we thank Mr. Vice President for coming to commission this laudable project. It is indeed a very good project. Anything that reduces foreign exchange in Nigeria is a very good project.
The 30,000 capacity ultra-modern 21st century compliant Godswill Akpabio International Stadium Uyo, which was filled to capacity by the very happy indigents of Akwa Ibom State from the 31 local government areas and the 3 senatorial zones of the state, played host to a very entertaining grand reception for the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, GCON. Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel and his wife, the Deputy Governor and the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, as well as the Minority Leader of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, led members of the National Assembly from Akwa Ibom State to the event. Also in attendance was Governor Ayodele Fayose of Ekiti State, who stood in for other governors, especially from PDP-controlled states, and friends of the state from other parts of the country and beyond. The Oni of Ife, His Imperial Majesty, Oba Babatunde Adeyeye Ogunwusi, solidarized with the people of Akwa Ibom State, especially the traditional institution.
All the groups, he make it a many to a Basilium before. He make it remember the many Basilium. He's also he don't make a gem before. Come on, my icon.
Listen to me now. See, every day is not the same. Today has to pay, no time to pay. Don't delay. Don't go down for the day. Thank the Lord to give me. Help me, you help me, so leave me as I be. You know me, you. Hey, now you them sense. To this town, you are welcome to the land of promise.
ladies and gentlemen, the sound and according to the Council of Control, it is cost to 50 what is slow, the problem, video violence as equal youth. There is no way that initiative of the President's government that causes the Council of Agriculture and encourages all private sectors. Beautiful, beautiful.
The rain that suddenly began to fall did not deter the enthusiasm and excitement of the young boys and girls of Akwa Ibom State, selected from various schools in the state, from putting up a well-choreographed and brilliantly synthesized calisthenic display, which took the form of various dance routines that kept the entire scene in very top state. There were all sorts of exciting performances, which culminated in the march past, that featured various groups from all the 31 local government areas of Akwa Ibom State. There was also a command performance by the Akwa Ibom State Council for Arts and Culture.
Year from 1987 to 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, the orange color on display here. Akwa Ibom big color orange for the month of September. And we call it Orange September. Please those for the cultural parade, please be on standby. Immediately after this, you'll have a few minutes. The heartbeat of the state. These young Akwa defying irrelevance, just so that they can put complete reform.
cultural parade on standby. For the third national union belonging to the team that just ended. And the third second, winning 16 gold medals, 15 silver medals, and 15 bronze medals. The member of the outside is smiling because he knows how the team goes second. Not that member is smiling. And no other groups, please. No other groups, please. Because of time, no other groups, please. No other groups, please. Thank you. The Ibom coming here will be the last. I thought the other Ibom was tall. Your Excellency, this one is actually much taller. That is actually much taller. I thought the other one was tall. Please, no other groups. No other groups. Please. Please, no other groups, please. Let's play here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, even the coppers serving in Akwa Ibom, some of them came here with a cultural display from the youth coppers. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And the tallest of them all coming in at the back. I do not know if there is a science to explain this.
There were goodwill messages from the executive and legislature of the state as well as the National Assembly.
We congratulate the people of Akwa Ibom State. It is amazing what we have seen, but we do know that the sky will never be the limit for Akwa Ibom State. Our dear Governor, we thank you. We appreciate you. We realize that you have put blocks on the structure that have been put on the ground since the creation of this state. And we believe you leave the state better than it is. And by the grace of God, in some years to come, all other states will be looking forward to the development in Akwa Ibom State. We appreciate the effort of our forebears and the founding fathers who fought, who taught, and then who gathered and agitated for the creation of Akwa Ibom State. And we thank them. We thank other leaders who in one time or the other have had the opportunity to superintend over this state and their cabinet, and we have seen the footprint of infrastructural development and transformation that they have left on ground. And as a House of Assembly, we have 3 commitments to make. Number 1 commitment is that what was handed over to us as a legislature is that of cooperating with the executive and other arms of government for the development of this state. And we shall not allow that die in our hands. We shall continue to cooperate with the executive, cooperate with other arms of government for the development of the state. All my colleagues in the National Assembly pledge our loyalty to Mr. President, President Muhammadu Buhari, through the acting president, Professor Yemi Osibajo, that we will continue to do our best to support the federal government to succeed so that Nigeria will become even greater. Akwa Ibom people are firm believers in Nigeria, and therefore members of the National Assembly from this state.
Governor Ayodele Fayoshi of Ekiti State, who represented all the governors of the PDP-controlled states, also gave his message.
Today, on behalf of my colleagues, I only want to thank God for you, the governor of Akwa Ibom.
In his own address, the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, who was easily the happiest person in the arena that day, thanked God for his bountiful mercies on the state since 30 years of its creation. He also thanked the previous leaders of the state for laying a very solid foundation upon which he and those who later came on have been able to consolidate.
We boast of infrastructural amenities that have been applauded by Nigerians and international figures alike. Recently, the World Bank Country Director, Mr. Rashid, testified that Akwa Ibom State, given its world-class infrastructure, is the best place to do business. This is to the credit of all past governors, military and civilian, and the good people of Akwa Ibom State. On this note, we deeply appreciate the efforts of our past governors. Let's applaud our pioneer military governor, then Lieutenant Colonel Tunde Ogbea, now a retired Brigadier General and distinguished Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, General Godwin Abe, and great leadership and made sacrifices for our state and our people. We appreciate all of you.
In his own address, Vice President Jimmy Oshibajo, SAN, GCON, heartily congratulated all indigents of Akwa Ibom State on the momentous occasion, especially those who helped in building the state from the beginning 30 years ago.
We have carried on this great tradition of patriotism and development by ensuring that government after government progress has been made. Here we are in this spectacular stadium, the vision of the immediate past governor, Governor Godswill Akpabio. And building on that, today I've commissioned 3 projects: a syringe factory, a meter production factory, and a state-of-the-art general hospital built by His Excellency Governor Udom Emmanuel. Indeed, the latter must be greater than the former. And I pray for you all in this state that your latter days will always be greater than the former, and that you will see progress daily. The President Buhari, has consistently emphasized the strategic importance of our partnership with Akwa Ibom State. And this is the reason why the federal government has awarded, even just very recently, the contract for the dualization of the Udupani Itu with a spur to Item, Ekpene Road, the federal highway, which covers parts of Cross River State and, of course, a lot of Akwa Ibom State, in the sum of 54 billion naira. Also, provision has been made in the budget, in the current budget, of the MPA, that's the Nigerian Ports Authority, to support the state in the development of the Ibom Deep Sea Port at Ibaka. So we will see progress on the Ibaka Seaport, which is a good, which I believe is one of the very important innovations
of the present government, and the federal government will support it financially, and will support it in every other way.
An elaborate state banquet to mark the 30th anniversary of Akwa Ibom State was laid out by the state government of Akwa Ibom State for the people and friends of the state from across the world on Saturday, the 23rd of September 2017. The event took place at the Le Méridien Ibom Hotel and Golf Resort, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. In attendance were the Vice President, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, Akwa Ibom State Governor, Mr. Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, and his wife, Deaconess Martha Udom Emmanuel, the Deputy Governor, Mr. Moses Ekpo, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Barrister Onofiok Luke, and the Minority Leader of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Godswill Akpabio. Former governors of Akwa Ibom State, who were joined by their spouses, were the cynosure of all eyes at a special state banquet. Trust Akwa Ibom State to put their best foot forward when it comes to top-class entertainment at such grand events. After the welcome address by the Secretary to the Government of Akwa Ibom State, Sir Etekamba Umoren, there were performances by Progress Efyoung, the Choral Infotainment Group, and the Eka family.
Everybody, listen to me. I'm going to listen to me. I'm going to listen to me. Young people, I'm going to young listen, as we wake up every morning, step out of our houses for the journey.
Awards were given to the former governors and some indigents of the state who have recorded outstanding achievements in their various areas of endeavors.
Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for him. Thank you very much, His Excellency President Zimbabwe. He gets this very Akwa Ibom award. Please just stand there for that photograph. Stand there for the photograph. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for Senator Jonathan Tunde Ubeha, great son of Kogi State, first military governor of Akwa Ibom State, for receiving this award. Ladies and gentlemen, the specially handcrafted Aqua-centric award. Every single thing on that award, including the packaging, is made in Akwa Ibom. Being presented here to General Godwin Osagi Abe, second military governor of Akwa Ibom State. Please put your hands together for him and his wife one more time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please give them a round of applause as they return to their seats. Thank you. I will invite very quickly the third military governor of Akwa Ibom, And the first will invite His Excellency, the Vice President, to make this presentation to His Excellency Twekong Air Commodore Indongasan Kanga, the award flag, and also the certificate. Please just stand for the photographs. Please put your hands together for them, ladies and gentlemen. His Excellency Governor Indongasan Kanga and his wife. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Colonel Yakubu Bako. Although this gentleman is a Muslim, he was the first governor to send pilgrims from Akwa Ibom State on pilgrimage to Jerusalem. He also established the Akwa Ibom State Pilgrims Board. Thank you very much. Congratulations, sir, on this occasion. He gets the award and also the certificate. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, the Vice President, making this presentation of the award and the certificate. Can we give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Please put your hands together for him. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please encourage them one more time as they return to their seats. The family of late Navy Captain Joseph. His Excellency the Vice President will present this award. Please put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. And also the certificate showing that the people of Akwa Ibom are honoring him today. Please put your hands together for him. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You may please return to your seats. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, he received this award from His Excellency, the Vice President, and also the certificate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Cyril Akpabio, CEO and immediate past governor of Akwa Ibom State, as he receives this award.
After the first roll of honor, the Akwa performers took center stage. This was followed by the second roll of honor, and the young professionals and renowned globally recognized Ekemini theater troupe also mounted the stage. The final roll of honor followed before the cutting of the 30th anniversary cake of Akwa Ibom State and toast to Akwa Ibom State at 30, as well as a few goodwill messages.
25, 27, 29, 30. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Your Excellencies. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Congratulations, Akwa Ibom State.
Akwa Ibom State on its 30th anniversary celebration. And thank God for all his favors. Akwa Ibom State at 30. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, 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 hip.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies. Please, you may want to clink your glasses.
The former governors who were honored thanked the governor, Mr. Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, for the great gesture through Obong Victor Atta, the second civilian governor of the state, who was in the saddle for 8 years.
Mr. Governor, thank you very much because you have honored the past and Akwa Ibom has a great future. Thank you very much. And on behalf of all the awardees therefore, I want to say a very big thank you to you, and may God continue to bless Akwa Ibom.
The address of the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Mr. Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, preceded that of Vice President Yemi Oshibajo, SCN, GCON, which was the last item on the card.
Having given God all the glory, I'm here just to express our heartfelt and deep appreciation to His Excellency the Vice President. Honestly, I'm thrilled by his love, his commitment. This is not the first time he's been here, but I think this time he has shown so much love to all of us. He came here, you can't believe he has spent unbroken 13 hours with us so far. Unbroken 13 solid hours. Extracting such time from a vice president of a country with over 170 million people is not a joke. So on behalf of the good people of Akwa Ibom and the entire government machinery, we just want to register and say thank you so much, sir. We appreciate this, your show of love and this level of sacrifice that you've made for us. Once again, I commend my predecessors in office. I'm here because you laid the foundation for us. I see the foundation as a skyscraper, and I will not be a governor worthy of my name if I ever contemplate to erect a bungalow on that foundation. That is my pledge. That is my commitment. Akwa Ibom, arise, shine, for thy light is come. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Permit me to begin by congratulating the honorees this evening for the well-deserved honors conferred on you by your state. And I thank the Almighty God for those of you who are here physically to receive your honor, and for the blessed memories of those who are no longer with us. Your Excellency, this is a very special evening, one where two important felicities occur. The first is that we recognize merit and hard work. The second, and I believe more important, is that we celebrate the men and women who laid the foundations upon which we have built all that looks so great today. We celebrate those broad and sturdy shoulders upon which we stand and we look so tall. Your Excellency, by so doing, you demonstrate deep humility, the realization that no man can build alone and that no man's wisdom is sufficient for all generations. But also by expressing the gratitude of the people of Akwa Ibom to those who have served her in the years gone by, you satisfy an important spiritual principle, that those who say favor with God, in Jesus' name. Thank you very much. God bless you. Abasi Odion Akwa Ibom.
To finally draw the curtain on the 30th anniversary of the creation of Akwa Ibom State was the special interdenominational Thanksgiving service, which took place at the Uyo Township Stadium on Sunday, 24th September 2017. The theme for the day was Shine, for the Light is Come. The service began with a praise and worship session, with many choir groups taking turns to perform, including some popular soloist and gospel singers like Steve Crown and others. There were also prayers and thanksgiving to God for sustaining Nigeria for 57 years and Akwa Ibom State for 30 years.
Our lights must come. I'm happy. That's right, you know. Yes. Everybody
The welcome address was given by the chairman of CAN, Akwa Ibom State Chapter, Reverend Ndweso Ekwere.
Even as we gather today here to celebrate the 30th anniversary of our existence as a people, with a common culture, belief, language, like minds, and largely religion in the state of Akwa Ibom. Our forebears must be duly commended, well acknowledged and properly honored for the vision of statehood.
The only Bible reading of the service was taken by Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel.
Isaiah chapter 60, verses 1, 2, and 3. I'll read using King James Version. Christians, praise the Lord. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. May the Lord add blessing to this holy reading in Jesus' name.